is Oleksandr Usyk, the creme de la creme, the best heavyweight in the world, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, given the green light, the acceptance for Moses Itauma. He said that he's young. He says that he's strong. He says that he has a big future in the sport of boxing. And let me counterpunch. I think Moses has pretty much got the respect from the elders at this point. And I think that's the way it should go. I think that the fighters that are on their way out, like Oleksandr Usyk, Tyson Fury, et cetera, I think they should, leave the door open, the door of optimism, positivity to the young fighters that are up and coming, because they are the future. Moses Itauma will be the guy that reigns in place of these guys of today, potentially, because, there's a lot of fighters, that are on the new blood category, a new series that I have that look forward to giving him a go, giving him a real good challenge, and I think that's exactly what should happen. I think these guys that are up and coming, a lot of these Cubans that are defecting, Jared Anderson over here in the States. Of course, you have older fighters like Jermaine Franklin, and he's already, Charles Martin, which he will be fighting soon. I think these guys will give him a proper challenge, but it's a good thing, and it could also be a bad thing. How? Well, pressure, unneeded pressure. I don't think Moses, buckles under pressure. I think he's just like kind of a cool hand Luke kind of individual. I think he's definitely like, he's calm, he's quiet, he's laid back, but he's also confident, as you can tell. He doesn't sound like a blithering idiot either. He's like, he knows what he wants to say. He says what he wants to say, and he does what he does in the ring. And that shows you a lot about the young king. Bars. But yeah, I think that, Usyk knows that, like a lot of these guys know, and they see the talent gleaming through in the ring, by the performances that Moses Itauma puts on. And I look forward to Moses, while he steps up and up and up, and I did like the idea that him quickly responding to guys like Charles Martin, the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, like saying like, hey, I'll break his reign, and then, Moses like, hey, try him on. Let's get him in the ring. And you see how fast that was. That was some good stuff right there. Because a lot of times these fighters, they procrastinate. You don't get those fights. You don't get the call outs. So, that shows you that he's hungry and he's eager to show people that he is the best. That's why Oleksandr Usyk is giving him that pass, is giving him that green light of acceptance based on what he's doing, based on his goals, based on what he wants to do in the sport. Okay. So being one of the youngest heavyweight champions ever means a lot to a lot of people. Ask Mike Tyson, spinal. Right? Ask Mike Tyson about that. He could tell you, but no, I believe that Oleksandr Usyk is telling the truth. I believe that Moses Itauma is one of those guys that, will be one of the future stars in the sport of boxing. And again, I look forward to seeing him, I can't wait to see him fight Charles Martin, how he will handle a big guy like that, a southpaw like that. So I look forward to that challenge from Charles Martin. But you guys tell me what you think of Oleksandr Usyk and his statement of acceptance to Moses Itauma. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.